All right, welcome back to another Paid to Be Green team meeting on this Monday evening. Your temporary host here, Amy B, as the Paid to Be Green team. And we are just going to go over some information today, go in the back office and show you kind of how to get around and find out some info. And then we're going to chat about the conference, the 70-year conference that's coming up in Nashville. That is really exciting. So all you do is go to, log in on your regular back office, go to the homepage, just hit this Shaklee icon up here, and then it's going to take you to your main storefront. And all you want to do is just scroll down. You'll see news and events, tools, product availability, links and resources, compliance, business updates. So we're just going to go to news and events for today. And that will get us, I believe, to the conference information. Yes, it's right over here up in the top right corner. And there it is. Oh my gosh, so exciting. The 10-year anniversaries are always going to be bigger and better and more memorable. They're always memorable, but this one is one to really look forward to. 70 years. Can you even imagine? That's amazing. So Sunday, August 2nd through the 4th in Nashville, as you know, and at the Pinnacle and the Grand Hyatt. And this is just we know how Shaklee does already, right? When they host, they host. They go all out for their people. And honestly, if you can get there in person, we definitely recommend you do that because it's going to be a life-changing event for you. And if you can only do it via, Zoom or online, that's still encouraged to do that because you learn so much from other ambassadors. You learn so much from their classes that they have, their one-offs. Um, but this year, especially, 70 years in the making. I mean, we're honoring the legacy this year. I can't even imagine the kind of stuff they have planned. Game-changing business growth. They're going to be announcing new stuff that we don't even know about. Early previews, exclusive access, learning from the best, community connection, and signature moments. They always throw amazing parties at these conferences too, which is another reason to be there in person. Obviously we've got the early birds. I believe they're all gone. So yeah, that ended in July of last year. And then the regular registration went up until I guess the 31st. It sold out right away. So now we are at this price point, $199 for registration if you haven't registered already. Live stream is still $149. And if you had originally gotten on as a live stream, you can change it to in person and vice versa. So there's a way to do that. But yeah, look at all this stuff. You get entry into the Pinnacle Theater, entry into the master classes, stage recognition, and gifts. They always give out great stuff for new ranks and new qualifiers. Admission to the Wellness Workouts Expo. They always have some yoga and usually have a little marathon and all kinds of fun community and health building events. Entrance to the final night awards ceremony and after party. And then, of course, the live stream afterwards, replays, early purchase, access to conference product bundles. You're only going to get that registration bag if you're there. Commemorative email for the anniversary and eligible conference incentive. So you get a lot of bang for your buck. I mean, there's a ton of companies out there that have the conferences and they cost a ton and don't necessarily give you as much as Shaklee does. And I know my mom can speak on that because she's one of their biggest cheerleaders as far as that's concerned. So these are the hotels that we're going to be staying at. Here's the conference schedule. They've got everything right here for you. So you can download that PDF. And then usually, I think there's a little app as well. I don't know if that's probably in the Connect. I'm going to go ahead and ask Mom to unmute here and chat a little bit about what she knows about coming to Nashville in August.
Well, this definitely is going to be the experience of our lifetime.
Hmm.
Roger Barnett has had so many awards this year, and he has brought Shaklee to the forefront of the wellness movement. And you can bet he is going to maximize this party. And that's what it's going to be, a 3-day party. There's no way around it because Roger knows that the more excitement, the happier people are, the healthier, the better looking, the better it is for business. I remember our very first conference in Chicago. I could not believe how healthy the Shackley people were. And I'm looking at all these people jumping around, and I'm looking, I thought, wow, they are so excited. I found out most of them were 20 years older than me, and they had more energy than I did. So it's definitely going to be, and we have some new things coming out. Again, like Amy said, they're going to be announcing at conference in August. And it's one you don't want to miss. You definitely want to be there. I remember the 50th, how special they made that. And the experiences we had that we couldn't have bought, but Roger could. So this is definitely something that you will tell your grandchildren about. So this is a not to be missed event in one of the most fun cities in the world. And I guess there's a huge music venue like a block from the hotel. So I imagine some people get a hold of Amy if you want to sneak over there because she'll know where that is. And she will lead the way. You guys will be partying all the way down the street. So it's going to be something that all of us are going to be talking about for a long, long time. I'm so excited about it. I'm so grateful to Shackley that somebody had the guts to share this with me, that
Mm.
they went out of their way to take time to talk to me about it and the difference it has made in my life. Marty's, our kids, our grandkids. Now we have a little great grandson, and it has impacted our family for 4 generations already.
Mm.
And that's just the beginning. So, yeah, whatever you got to do, make plans to be there.
Absolutely. Yeah. And if we don't make it to the Opry, there's plenty of places to go line dancing around town, and we'll be sure to, dust those boots off for that. So yeah, make sure you get registered, and we'll see you in Nashville. We can't wait. All the information you need is in your back office, as we said. And so if you have any questions, get at the people who sent this video to you, and we can't wait to see you in Nashville.
Yeehaw!
Yeah. All right. We'll see you next week first. Have a great one. Bye
Hi,
bye.
guys.